Go, baby. Hey, YouTube. Hello, people. Okay. Hey, you people. How y'all doing today? Hello, Princess A. I'm sorry, I want to come on here and rant a little bit. Well, not rant. Just these people. Hi. Hey, everybody's here. Hi, Nikki. Cheryl Williams. Hello, everyone. Is it me? Or, is it too much to ask? Oh, y'all see I've been decorating, right? I've been decorating. But is it too much to ask that these delivery companies will at least let you know when you have a package? Now, I live in a building. There's 97 units in this building, right? Just a year ago, before Christmas time, if you ordered something from, let's say, Wayfair, they would bring it to your door. UPS would deliver it to your door, knock on your door, right? Then Christmas came. They start getting lazy. Now they don't even knock on your door. They just call you and tell you to meet them downstairs. They got a package for you. But now I can't believe it. I was waiting on this day. Look at this beautiful piece. What's his name? His name is Apollo. What's his last name? Belvedere. Paulo Belvedere. I've been waiting on his ass all day. They said, okay, we'll deliver it by 8 o'clock. And when I was taking the dog out, I see these two great big old boxes down there by the mailboxes with 90 some units. I don't understand it. I don't like to bitch about a lot of stuff, but you would think that these people are not so busy that they can at least call you and tell you they're going to leave a package for you down at the door where you have 90 something units. Now, you people who have homes, that's different. Maybe they can leave it in your yard or behind your something on your property or whatever. But anybody can walk by here. I'm living in Castro. All these old dudes in here, they got boyfriends and stuff coming through. People who they done picked up online. They don't give a damn about this place. So if they see something out there look like it might be worth something, they just take it. That's what dope fiends do. I know because I was a dope fiend. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's the problem because I used to be a thief myself. Although I don't remember stealing a lot of packages, but I can just see the opportunity for somebody. It just seems to me that it would be okay. I used to say, okay, you paid $3.95 extra, and you can request a signature, right? I've done that the last 3 times. Not one time have I signed for anything. This place needs an enema. A text message. Something. Don't let me be sitting up here waiting for a package all damn day. Then I go out there and see it's already sitting there. Anybody can walk it away. I'm not bragging or anything, but we're talking about a few $100s. Anyway, one time I saw they left somebody's big screen TV down there. Anyway, how y'all doing today? Hi, people. Why tracking packages? So you can track it, but still, if they're just going to leave it at your door and don't call you, don't tell you nothing about it, anybody can walk away with that. So fortunately, since we're on lockdown, I'm here, but I still would have appreciated the phone call. I don't think it's too much to ask. Actually, I would prefer them to deliver to the door, but that's too much to ask these days. Anyway, y'all like my man? Look, ain't he handsome? What's his name? Apollo Belvedere. Now I got to look him up because I don't look up people until I get some of theirs. But it's a big old. It's not all stone. It's got a stone finish over the top of. I think they call it resin. No, resin. Resin. So it's like a fiberglass, and then they put stuff on top of it. Ain't he handsome? How y'all doing? I ain't looked at y'all. Let me see. Hello, everyone. See, we're all at home. So I guess we shouldn't be surprised if people are at home. Now, I've been being entertained all day because apparently everybody's mad at the dead people. Now, I don't mess with the dead people, but I can't help but get a chuckle when I'm proven right. If everybody is against you, then you got to start looking inside, right? It couldn't be to just, why but hell, but everybody in the damn world be mad at one person. Anyway, I found it all very entertaining. I'm not going to engage. They've been very busy. They have been very busy. You're right about that, honey. So unfortunately, when people hog up the airways like that and then they're dead to you, what can, I mean, you can't even report on anything because it's all roads lead back to the same direction. So we just got to be able to sit back and be entertained. So you guys can check out Jaded Nerd today, Lady Nika today. Who else? What's that lady? Sean Bradley's people. I forget her name. One of the people over with Sean Bradley. Maybe Sean Bradley today. Certainly always Tracy today. All the people. They all have free reign. Okay. Thank God nobody stole my packages. That's right. I'd have been hot. It's heavy too. So, but you would do that. I mean, we have drug addicts come in here. This neighborhood, I mean, it's a nice neighborhood, but you don't know who the guests are. There's drug addicts all around Safeway. Strangely, not so much lately. I guess since this Corona thing started, they're congregating more down around Civic Center. But, you know, drug addicts are always looking for an opportunity, honey. I know, trust me. That's why you don't leave anything in your car visible, anything on your porch visible, because they're looking for an opportunity. Now, with all the stores and stuff closed, where are they going to find the opportunities at? I'm not saying, I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm just saying it's just the truth. So I don't like the way they do things today with this. And Wayfair used to be okay. But somehow lately, that's what tracking. I guess you can stand. We have one lady in our building who she just sits outside all day waiting for the mailman every day. I ain't gonna take it to that extreme. And I guess that they will cover it, but then you got to wait weeks to get things and, you know, insurance and reissued and all that shit. Even Amazon, they don't necessarily, I ain't signed up for Amazon a long time. Anyway. HelloFresh I didn't get my HelloFresh last week. It never happens, but with the meat storage shortage, I think someone took it. HelloFresh, was that? It's like a delivery for food? I wouldn't surprise me, honey. I don't know. We ain't gonna go going through 90-some apartments to try to find Apollo or your meat. Yes, it's hard when you live in apartments. You know, it used to didn't be. I was no big deal. But yeah, it was Amazon. It's insured, but then you got to wait 2 more weeks or till they get it together and send it back out to you again. Hopefully, they won't get stolen that time. I mean, how much does it take just to send you a text? We're here. Or come down. Or this mother thing your hair, it should have delivered as 2 big old boxes. I don't know what the excuse is. I guess because people are in the house more, people are ordering more stuff online. No offense, Jaded Nerd. I know you were in the business, but it has changed. Who am I listening to lately? All my favorite singers. I'm not really a follower of music. I like gospel music, but admittedly, it's usually on Sunday. Usually I listen to gospel music all Sunday and then to get ready to go to church, but I ain't going to church, so I don't have favorites. Current. The people downstairs yesterday, I guess it's a black couple that lives directly below me. I don't know if they're getting high or what, but at 8 o'clock every morning. It's like boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, all the oldies, and I can hear every word of it. So that's a new thing. So I don't know if she got a new man in there or what. It is extremely annoying. Yeah, when I was a youngster, young people are the ones who really buy the music. So I don't have favorite singers. I'm sorry, bro. Something you hear it and you like it. I mean, I don't listen to radio, so I wouldn't even necessarily know what's new. Hip hop, I mean, I think hip hop's okay. I like the beats and so forth, but I don't know who the people are. My friends are avid music lovers, and they're in the 50s, late 50s. But they know everybody, every song, every song ever recorded by the artist, and collection all the vinyl, and then all the what do you call it, cassettes. My best friend, he's just got walls and walls of all this stuff. He's a moderator on here, Gamage Carter. But he go to his house, he got walls of every kind of music you can think of, going all the way back to the 70s. Pretty much every kind of black author you can think of, going all the way back to the 70s. He just collects all that stuff. I'm not that big a fan, really. Have you ever ate at Publix sub sandwich? It's called Publix? No, never have. Have you ever ate at Publix? Is that a sandwich shop, Publix? I haven't. We have Subway here, of course, and Two Go's. I've ate at Two Go's a couple of times, but right before this Corona thing hit, the Muni, the train, the Subway, it comes right in front of my door, right? So I would get on the train, and I go down 2 stops, and the Subway goes right into the mall, right? Or right past the mall where you go underground. It's underground entrance. I go get my food and bring it back here and be back in 30 minutes. So I do miss that. But lately, I haven't had. I think I had 1 burrito since this Corona thing started. You wear a mask while she's waiting. Does she wear a mask? I never paid much attention. She's an old lady. She always waits for the mailman, though. That's her thing. I don't shop all that much. Yep, Larry is a collector as well. I mean, collecting something is fun, Some people collect music, some people collect things. I collect art kind of stuff. People like different stuff, Some people collect dolls, coins. You go out on those adventures trying to find something you don't have. But I never got into and now I don't think I even own any DVDs. I mean, I have a DVD player. I'm sure it hasn't been turned on in the last year and a half because there's so much stuff available on Amazon. Not Amazon. Well, the Amazon too, Amazon Prime. But I have Netflix, so it's too much even on there for me. So I don't collect CDs. I don't any of that kind of stuff. Get you cussed all the way out. We are doing our What's your name? Eagle fan. Not the #1 Eagle fan. Get you cussed all the way out. We are doing our best, but this virus is out of control and bringing the bad out of all. Sorry about your packages. I'm sorry. I didn't know nothing personal. I know Jaded Nerd probably in the bushes too. Everybody got a job to do. But I think as you're driving, if you have a customer that you're going to deliver something that size, I mean, you would think that you would call them and tell them it's down there. Maybe you don't have to call them if it's in a house, but I would think even then, I'm not saying that you have to come down, necessarily have to get a signature, but these companies are charging for signatures and then not even asking for them or not even requiring them. I'm telling you, I used to get all my UPS packages delivered to my door, sign for it. Lately, that hasn't been going down. It did come on time though, but I just was not aware of it. No telling how long we sat down there. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm making my dog his chicken, and the buzzer's going off. So hold on a minute. I got to turn off the damn chicken. Hold on, people. Hold on, just a little while. And then the dog, he knows that buzzer, so he knows when we do laundry. He knows how many times we do laundry. He knows when the clothes are dry. Everything by going by the timer, you know. So you know his chicken is done because you can smell the chicken. This dog is smart. I'm amazed how smart they are. Hello there. I hate French fries. I haven't seen you in a while. You're Philadelphia Eagles? Okay. Yeah, sports people are really good with this collecting things, memorabilia and all that. Even some of these guys who make a lot of money, they buy the baseball and the gloves that somebody used, memorabilia. I guess it can go up, be very expensive. Yeah, I watched Hollywood on Netflix. I reviewed it actually. I think, or I recommended it. Yeah, that was fun. I watched it for about 30 minutes, and then I had to go stop it and go back and see who made it because it was just gay people were just popping out of everywhere, and I had no idea. I was just watching the show about Hollywood. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Joe Exotic. I heard Joe Exotic's people are going to the White House, ask Trump to release Joe Exotic. Now he would probably do something like that because showbiz. I do think Joe might have got a little bit of a harsh sentence considering that nobody actually died. Now, it seems like he was set up to me. That's just to me. And it is illegal to hire somebody to kill somebody. But apparently, he was always talking about killing that woman. Nothing ever happened. He had mock statues of her, or was the statues or pictures or whatever, shooting her in the head and all this kind of stuff. So they had been playing that game for years. But somehow or other, they say, oh, now it's serious. But she sued him. She sued him for $1 million. So she started getting in his pockets, so maybe things were just taken to another level. But I think if you really want to murder somebody, you don't go all around town talking about it. That was a prime example of what this doxing stuff can do. And these online beefs and all this stuff. You see what could happen? Late, but I'm here. Hi, Lisa Jackson. Why you got a mugshot? You got a guy mugshot on there? What's your thumbnail? When you coming back to Atlanta again, Lord? We don't know nothing, honey. People talk about Atlanta. Oh, you fake, phony ass people. Oh, you're doing all this. Honey, I didn't know no more than they did. So they don't give us a lot of advance notice. I don't know. I ain't supposed to talk about it. So there it is. As far as I know, it's still going though. Squeenie is blessed. Yes, he gets to eat chicken every day. He's supposed to have chicken and carrots, but he ain't had no carrots today. But he will not touch dog food because, obviously I've done that because I started feeding him chicken right away. This dog and my other dog. And after you get them chicken for a week, they're just not going to eat dog food. So people say, oh, if you don't feed them all day, they'll get it. They'll eat it. As long as they can make a turd. Excuse my language, my French. I think he's okay. That's the main thing about dog food. Because then it keeps him regular, But he does okay with just chicken. He's a blessed dog. I got to prepare his food every day. Go birds. Who are the birds? When he eats better than sometimes he eat better than me. Mm-hmm. He gets the best treat, best sandwich. That's the meal. It's good spoiling them. I think the thing, reason why a lot of people have dogs, though, it does teach you responsibility to be responsible for something outside of yourself, right? Dogs always got to go out, so I got to get up 7 o'clock every morning. Dogs always got to eat. Dogs got to have certain things. So it gives you probably people before they start having babies and children, they should probably get a dog first, just to learn the responsibility of being present for them. Now, if I was younger, a dog is a burden because I wanted to go out and be in the clubs and all that kind of stuff. But as a retiree, I ain't got nowhere to be. Is that painting of Jesus? Yes, actually, that Nathan, that was the picture hanging over my bed in prison. See, that picture was hanging over my bed in my prison cell. It was when I was a baby Christian. One of the guys who worked in the office brought it to me. It's just a Xerox. He brought me a magazine, a picture he had cut out of a magazine, right? And then when I got out, I took it to Kinko's and I blew it up because this is when I first became a Christian, and this is the picture that I was praying towards. I mean, I know God's not in the picture, point of contact kind of thing, but it has a lot of memories wrapped up in it. So when I got out of prison, that's all I owned. And I had it blown up real big, right? And then I just cut the face out because there was other stuff in the picture. But it's not a painting. It's just a Xerox copy, regular Xerox. This is down. There's some of the other stuff, they're paintings. That's one thing I do miss. I miss going to junk shops and stuff. Those are almost all gone in San Francisco. They all went out of business, and when people started building all this stuff, there was a building boom here right before Corona hit. I think people are starting to do construction again. But a lot of these small businesses, they don't have rent control. Squeenie. That's my Squeenie. So have y'all seen how many videos have been made in just one day about the dead person? Pretty amazing, isn't it? That ain't my Jesus. My Jesus got to be black. Girl, whatever your Jesus is, honey, that's your Jesus. Jesus is a spirit, just like God. They're spirits. I don't get into what color they are. I mean, obviously, if that's the print, the print I have in my cell, I'm not going to come out here and painting black. It's not that important to me. He's a Jew. Go and look at a Jewish person. Look at Bernie Sanders. That's what Jesus looked like. He looked like a Jew. Probably a darker skinned Jew, but still a Jew nevertheless. It says it all the way through the book. But black people want to make him black. White people want to make him white. You go to China, they have China. You look have Chinese characteristics and all that. I'm just not into it like that. So I ain't got no problem with it. People want to paint him dark, you can. I mean, he's from the continent of Africa, right? So he'd be an African, Ethiopian Jew. Yeah, I just don't get into it like that. I'm just not even into the book like that. You know, like well, anyway, I've explained it all over and over again. I love my God. I don't give a damn what color he is. I don't think he looks like us since he is a spirit. And it is the spirit that heals, that will deliver. I know that to be true. Taya, most of them is just junk store shopping. That's the only one with any real meaning, you know. Well, I have stuff in the living room, stuff, you know, it's nothing better than finding something in like a place where you wouldn't expect to find it, like at a garage sale or something like that. More meaningful than ordering something online, I think. So that's what I missed. I missed that hunt, you know. And sometimes your favorite things would be worth $3. And then you pay $500. I mean, that picture of the Christ there, I mean, that's not worth no more than, what, $5? I just framed it, you know. So I like collecting things. One thing about living in a 1-bedroom apartment, though, you can only do so much. So I just decided I wanted to change a couple of things in here. See, that's my favorite. Look over there. That right there. See that angel over there? He's a bronze angel. That's my favorite angel. So I had him over here for years. So I moved him over there too. But I found him in a junk shop, and he's not a real bronze. He looks like a bronze. Even when you're standing right on top of him, he looks like a bronze. The bronze is very expensive, right? But he's some kind of metal that they've treated, whatever. He's my favorite. But I don't think he was like $35. He didn't cost any money. That thing I got yesterday, that's $500 over there. This thing. But I bought it out of boredom. You know, I you can't do anything. You're sitting up in this house. I mean, whatever. So be quiet, boy. Let me see. Nene, Truly Breast Right. Oh, was off one Friday. Ended up seeing 1 and 2 by Monday. Dre. What is it? Nene, Truly Breast Right. Okay, Truly Breast Right. Let me see. Baby, please be quiet. Come here. Come here. Get bum over here. Be good. Okay. Preach. Corey Caldwell. Are you related to Andrew Caldwell? Is Andrew Caldwell still around? What's going on with him? He milked that damn thing from I'm not gay. I'm not gay no more. I love women. He milked that thing for years. So I don't know what he's doing right now, but he was buying the expensive loafers and everything. Game, recognized game. Enjoy yourself, honey. They wanted to hear him. The Bible says that hair like wool. Oh, baby, why does Jesus have to look like you in order for you to worship him? I mean, some people, I'm not criticizing, I'm just asking. Some people, every show they watch, everything on television has to be black. Every music they listen to, they have to be black people. They pick bits of me. I collect things that are considered classics. So they're Romans or they're Greeks, primarily, right? Why ain't they black? So everybody's house has got to be done Afrocentric decor. Everything has to be black. I've never been that kind of person. I've just never have. So I don't know why Jesus has to be, his hair was like wool. Well, that's like my hair. But have you ever seen a Jew with tight curly hair? I mean, that's not unusual at all. A lot of Jews, they call it a Jew fro. So they have hair like us, but still lighter skin. Some people would not even consider Jews to be white people. But here, you know, American concept, everybody, you know, they black or white. It's just not that big a deal for me, honey. I'm sorry. Maybe people should feel better, but I have enough burdens to not take on new burdens of other people because of how they feel, right? But if you want yourself an Afrocentric Jesus, nothing wrong with that. Whatever. He's all those things, I'm sure, in some way. But there's no denying that he was a Jewish man, right? Now, I think I've met maybe 2 Ethiopian Jews in my lifetime. Those were Africans who were Jewish, of the Jewish faith, but primarily Jews look like Jews. I mean, they look like Barbra Streisand, Bernie Sanders, whatever, Steven Spielberg. You know, they have those characteristics. I don't know why I got to make him something else. See, that's the desire to make an idol out of the Christ. In my opinion, whatever. People do what makes you feel comfortable. Know your God, whatever it takes for you to feel comfortable. If you got to go get a black Jesus, then go get the black Jesus. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change God in any way, what you think about it, you know. Anyway. Hey, Nicole Reloaded. Thanks for promoting for me. Meth Monster. Yeah, some people say the Meth Monster is too preachy, but there's no way you can take God out of it. I mean, it's a spiritual story. It's a story about deliverance, at least halfway through anyway. The Bible says, hair like wool, skin like brass. Skin like brass. Now, for me, if I were to think of, we're just talking here, skin like brass, I would think that would be someone like a Jewish person, a dark-skinned white person, right? With a very deep tan. When they go a deep tan, then they look like brass. That's what I would, whatever. The book says Jewish. So if I want to know what Jesus looked like, I look at Jews. Not that it means anything. He's not a person anymore. Well, good evening, everyone. Hi, Ms. Motown. We all know Jesus is black. That's right. If he's black to you, well, listen. What if I'm an Asian person? And to me, I think Jesus is Asian. Would it hurt anything? Would it change anything? It ain't gonna change nothing, honey. He's gone. Love your Lord. Love your God. Jesus is the gift. He's the way we can love our God. But still, I mean, we're talking about God here. People love to talk about religion. I don't know what it is. I guess, I don't know. I asked a lot of questions in the beginning. When I first got saved, I got saved in prison. When I got out, I had a lot of questions. So fortunately, my good friend at the time was minister of the church. So I had a whole lot of things I wanted to understand, figure out. But like the book says, he is the way. Here's the way. Here's the way I can pray to God and believe he hears me. Here's the way. Right? I've seen all kinds of pictures of Jesus, honey. Go around the world. It's always going to reflect those people. Now, America, they got this idea with this guy with his blue eyes and blonde hair and all that kind. They did that in Hollywood, whatever. You got to expect it. That's how people are. And the funny thing is, Hollywood is run by Jews, right? But even them, they had to create a white-looking Jesus. And they're all Jews. I was amazed to find that out when I was in Hollywood. I said, damn, everybody, all the execs are Jews? Yep. It's a personal thing. That's right. Pray to him in your bedroom by yourself. You ain't got to turn to everybody else to believe how you believe. Right? At least I don't feel like I guess the old days they used to have people standing on street corners, Jesus loves you. Yeah, I know. Everybody makes him, they're somebody separate, they're special, they're set apart and all that. Nobody's set apart, honey. Whatever happened on Calvary, it happened for humanity. I do miss going to church, though. I do miss it. That was one thing I did every Sunday faithfully. I learned in 12-step that if you're concerned about showing up for something or being consistent, take a commitment. So about 15 years ago, I became an usher, and I've faithfully been on my post until this thing happened. I don't get too much into the online stuff. You go there for camaraderie, community. What else is going on? I put my damn book down again. I was so excited. I even went and ordered the damn Word. Since I'm sitting here, I ain't doing nothing. So maybe I'll pick up this book. And then I was going again for about 2-3 weeks. I was back in it every day, but it's just starting the book is hard. I'm still in the first chapters. I'm in chapter 3 now. But when you're really writing, it's a daily thing. You can't wait to get there and add more. And the story's got to pop. And so I haven't been able to find my my groove yet. I'm like Stella. I need to get my groove back. But even those big writers, Terry McMillan, she ain't had a book in years. What's it been? 3 years or something like that? She used to pump them out every year. So it is what it is. Okay. What else is going on? Y'all see Jaded Nerd today? Y'all see Lady Nika today? Lord. This thing can be entertaining. Lately, I've been going to bed with Tracy every night. Right into the night, honey. They up late night. They had it going on last night. As far as conversation and so forth. Did you get a chance to look up Hudson on Base, Uncle? Nope. Let me write it down. Hudson on Base. That's that guy you were telling us about a couple of days ago, right? Hudson on Base. I remember he said that he used to play bass for Temptations, right? I'll go check him out. Number 124 MD. What's that mean? Barry Adson. What does that mean? Hey, Mr. Blaine, number 124 DMD. Are you a MD? Hope I spoke to all you moderators. You know, I'm getting old now. This thumbs up this live stream. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, thumbs up. I love to hear that woman. Was it Deanna Irving? Can I get some more thumbs up? What the hell's going on? She likes her likes. For some reason, she's attached to the likes. I know y'all like me. You come in here, right? Uncle, if I come to San Fran, would you let me treat you to lunch? If we're not in Corona, Joy Martin, Joy Martin, she says, Uncle, if I come to San Francisco, would you let me treat you to lunch? Long as we got something better. I'm not meeting with nobody now. I have not seen a human being. Certainly no one has been in this apartment, and I have not touched a human being since Corona started back in February, around there, March. As soon as it started, people say, oh, I'm gonna bring you some food. Oh, no, you're not, honey. You're not bringing that stuff in here. Even when I was unpacking this dude, I had to unpack him out in the hallway with my gloves and mask on, right? I guess he's been in a box, so he probably wouldn't be that dangerous. But after I did the boxes, even though I had gloves on, I had to wash the hands down and do all this stuff. I take it seriously. Too many black people dying from this thing, and I've got more than one issue. Jesus, what you're speaking about there, Brown Park, Jesus doesn't have to. It just says so in the word. It's probably somebody else's conversation I'm butting into. Hi, DD Blast News. When I was growing up, we always had white Jesus in our churches. It's always the Garden of Gethsemane. From the churches that I went into, we had a main church for our family. That picture's been there since, I guess, the 50s. My grandmother said it's always been there. And I was born in the 50s. But it was always the Garden of Gethsemane. I don't think that all the phenomena of the black Jesus and so forth, that even happened to about the 80s? When people start changing their pictures? You know. But I would imagine in most churches, though, it's still the same. I mean, they're not going to burn the paintings, are they? I don't know. Catholics, they put the whole body right up on the wall with the blood coming out of it. I love the Catholics' artwork, though. They got some beautiful art pieces. I got a couple of them in my living room. Beautiful religious art. Gorgeous. If you go to all the classics, you like classic art. I mean, it's mostly some kind of religious depiction, right? My voice all messed up. Hope I didn't get corona from Apollo. We will all see him for ourselves. I wonder if we see him in afterlife, are we going to see him the way we want to see him? So, in other words, is Jesus going to be all different colors? Could happen. I mean, if there's no actual bodies there. In my first book, my first novel, Love and Gospel Music, the last chapter, the people are dead and they're all in heaven. And I got pretty close to what I thought heaven might be at that time. I even had my dog in there. He could talk. So we had spirit to spirit talk. I'm sorry I didn't feed you. Did I feed you good enough? If only I had known. Oh, you were good to me, Pops. You always fed me well. That was my other dog. The actual dog, I put him in there. So far, this one hasn't got any publication. Maybe I'll make him into something in this new one. As long as you don't return to it, even if there is rebuttal to your release from someone else. I don't understand. Okay, release what? Okay, that's what we say. Nicole, we're trying to follow you. Maybe you're talking to somebody else, though. Okay. I'm not sure I got it. You can send to my, okay. Thumbs up this live stream. Y'all ain't saying much. What else is happening? People say you ain't supposed to come on your live and ask people what's happening. Tell them what's happening. Same thing. I mean, did anything happen in the news today? I don't believe so. I think I mean, it only changes slightly every day, right? But apparently the whole country is open somewhat now. Every state is somewhat trying to open. The repercussions, I wouldn't want to have that on my back, though. If people start dying again and they start saying that people would have lived, they're already saying that many people would not have died. If we had closed down a month earlier. You imagine Trump is making these decisions and then people start dying again? What's wrong with my throat? Does Corona hit that fast? I don't know. I was messing with those boxes. New York City look like they're doing great. I saw the chart where they went way up and then they went way down below where they even started at. So, yeah, Cuomo's he's handled his city pretty well, his state. So I wouldn't be surprised if he'd be running for higher office. Mm-hmm. Anybody be better than Trump? Ain't that something? Nikki, what about Trump refusing to unveil Obama's portrait, killing the age-old tradition? Isn't that something? You're a nasty person. He's always calling the reporter, you're a nasty woman. You're nasty, asking a nasty question. Everybody, he is a nasty person. Years of tradition. He can't even pull the damn thing off the black man's portrait. What a childish mind. What an awful person. He wouldn't even go to that damn when they go, they have that that event every year where they talk about each other, which I believe is when he started planning on being president, because Obama went up there and talked about him so bad after he was attacking him left and right about this not being a citizen kind of thing. I believe that he started making his plans to run for president right after that. So he didn't even show up for it. First time in years and years and years and years. He can't even take a joke. So, it's a horrible person. He's just a horrible human being. I just don't understand why somebody like that would want to spend their last years trying to be president or something. He should be go somewhere, go to Mar-a-Lago and relax. He's in his damn, it was the mid-70s, 74 years old. Nobody's going to like him when he leaves office. He's going to be like Nixon, locked up in his damn room somewhere. Oh, my God. He said that? Okay, let me see what you just said there. Where's that? Brown? Somebody just said he had the nerve to Brown Park Productions. He had the nerve to say that if there's a second wave, he's not shutting down the country. But we in bad shape. We are in bad shape. This dude does not, first of all, he don't care about no minorities. And then he don't care about old people because he feel like, oh, they'll be dead in a few years anyway. Let them die with his old ass. That old people vote is a pretty strong vote. They always vote. So let them keep on making one dumb decision after the next. I just hate the idea they're forcing people to go to work who don't want to go, who are fearful, who feel like it's not safe. When they open the country, okay, if you don't go, then you ain't got no job and no unemployment. They're going to force you to go. Just hope you don't drop dead. Como was on it. Well, Como's looking better. He had it, DMV. Well, thank you, Barry Addison. Thank you. It's nice to be appreciated. Who is this? Hey, Nathan McCaskill. Mr. Tim, look on Amazon for Zon Jazz Band. They are a great gospel jazz group. 4 black men, 3 of them are brothers, and 1 is an uncle. They have 2 albums on Amazon. You like gospel music, so yeah, it's not a bad idea. What's the name? Are they on YouTube as well? A lot of times I look on YouTube and hear them sing. Let's see. Zion. My favorite song right now is that guy. You don't know what I've been through. Let me encourage you. All the you'd be mad I'm terrorizing this song. Amazon. I'll surely pass it along to my best friend, Gamage. He's on here. He buys all music. All you gotta do is mention it to him. Now, download from him. Okay. So everybody got their stimulus yet? I finally got mine, which explains Apollo. Stimulus check. Actually, I didn't use that. I didn't use it yet. One thing about going out, not going out, is not money's not a really big issue because you ain't spending nothing except for food to get fat. I will stand up and show you the stomach, but because sometimes it doesn't hit you right. But I was sitting on my bed today, I was looking, and I looked over. I was looking, oh, that fat old motherfucker. And it was this camera. Because see how my TV is on? I was looking at myself, big old fat son of a bitch stomach. Lord have mercy. Cover all the cameras and all the mirrors, honey. Corey Caldwell. I'm a truck driver. I'm currently in VA. People walking around, no mask, no gloves, like nothing is happening, just because they opened a few stores. Please be safe. Yeah, that's kind of scary. And they say, I'm not criticizing you guys in the South, but they're saying that these people in the South, they open in the earliest and they're kind of being reckless. Of course, Trump is not going to take any credit for if people start getting sick. You got to take responsibility for yourself. But they open up Atlanta, you know. Puzzles me the way those people follow. They listen to Trump. And maybe those governors there. Just an awful person. You got that right, Nikki. Just an awful person. Arrogant, awful person. Narcissist. Well, he's making it easy for Biden. They are debating another stimulus. It has already passed the House. We'll go to the Senate for after holidays. Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice. I probably wouldn't get any of it. I think the one they're debating now is not for people on Social Security or the retired people. They gave us $1,200 though. That was nice. Everybody I know got one. But I think that's going to be for people who are working and still trying to pay these bills, who are not able to work and still trying to pay these bills. Oh, Gamish Carter is here now. Yeah, I got the information about this CDs. You don't know what I've been through. I'm a stylist and I'm from North Carolina. They are okay. Calvin Miller. I'm a stylist. I'm North Carolina. They are allowing us to open tomorrow, but I will not be opening until I feel a little safer. Yeah, my sister has a big salon in Indiana, and she says she only goes in one day a week. She's open for 1 day a week, and then she lets the other stylists. They all take 1 day a week each, and they can only have the person, whoever they're working on, in the salon at a time. In other words, there's no waiting room. They close all that down, and they can just see their personal clients. But they're all working on 1 day a week. I imagine they're going to be climbing, slowly is the answer. Dan Rather said it, huh? Nathan McCaskill. We have to be responsible for ourselves, Dan Rather said today, that anyone waiting for Donald Trump to rescue them is fooling themselves. See, I would feel so much more confident if Barack Obama was the president. I don't know why, the president has to make decisions, but I think, he has to move things in a certain direction. And of course, we're not getting anything from Trump at all. He's totally useless. Whatever he comes out of here is for his own personal gain. But now he's muffling the doctors so much and he keeps firing people. He's just in the way. We're not getting any leadership from him. None. like he duped them people on that damn silly ass show. Who wants to be a billionaire? You're fired. You're fired. All they do is sit there and tell you everybody's fired. Oh, well. Where you at, Gamage Carter? I don't see you. You got your... Okay, there you are. How's everyone this evening? Gamage, we want you to get a CD. This guy. I'll give you the information on the phone. Or you can go back up in here. I know you like to check out new music. Yeah, go back in there and you'll find him. His name is Nathan Casco. So go back in the chat and see you could maybe check out that music. Usually he recommends everything to me, but maybe we'll both order it. We sing one of their songs in our... What happened? Oh, you saw the song? Gamage Carter says, Nathan, that we sing one of their songs in our praise ensemble. So Gamage is in the praise ensemble for our church. They recently did a online thing where all the voices and people are different. So they're going to be doing songs that way. So he's already heard of the people. Do you have any of their music, Carter? This is gospel jazz. Sees Zion. Okay, he'll get it. He'll get it. He'll definitely, he knows about everything. He got walls and walls of music. I can get everything now on YouTube, to tell you the truth. That's all I listen to. All the music I listen to is on my phone, and I just go to the YouTube channels. Hey, Christina Small. Is it weird that older people don't buy music? I mean, I guess some people still do. I haven't for years. I just don't follow new music. I listen to everything on YouTube. Or what's that other thing? Pandora. I got to download that. I guess the best thing to do is to still listen to the radio. You see what's current, what's popping right now. But of course we don't. Hi, Empress Lisa. Empress. All these men on YouTube wants to be some kind of king. So now the ladies gonna be empresses, duchesses. Let me see. We have to be responsible. Okay. No. Yeah, older music. I love church music, but I mean, I miss going to church. That's what I miss is the music. Sometimes you get more from the music because it's repetitive than you get from the sermon. A lot of times they come out of church and what was the sermon about today? I don't know, but I know what they're saying. Remember a song, Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Yeah, I remember that. We did it before. Jonathan DeBose, Hit Me to Them, another Connecticut great. Okay. Your Majesty. Hey, Redbone. Redbone's right. We got to click on these likes. One day somebody's going to tell me why. But I know when you go to your page, though, you can see what the people like. All the videos they liked, you know. Whichever. All right, people. I guess I'm going to go feed my dog his chicken now. You hear that? You hear that, baby? Go get you some chicken. You want to say goodbye? Come on, say goodbye to people. Come on. Say goodbye. Hi, people. Hello. I forgive you for interrupting my chicken dinner. I forgive you. It's okay. It's cool. He's such a handsome little rascal. All right, guys. We'll see. What? Let me go ahead and let this thing turn to 1 hour. I got 32 seconds. Don't ask me why. It's just it's just a commitment. I want to be on an hour a day. That's how long I make it on other people's channels. So I figure that's a good time thing. Did y'all like my Apollo? Hey, he's too oversized, right? But that's why I got him. He's from just Wayfair. Anyway, something to do. Okay, people. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Later. Thanks for coming in.